But I've been told by a previous dentist that I couldn't get my teeth any straighter, but Mr. Moyes did. I had been under another dentist for a number of years with having Invisalign because my two front teeth were severely crossed. All the teeth were moving forward. The other dentist did a good job, but the finished piece still was quite crossed at the front. And that was after sort of 2.5 years of braces. So a friend of mine was actually recommending Mr. Moyes because she had a fixed brace where she had problems, and she went to him, and then she couldn't say enough good things about him, so I went to him. And the one thing that I liked about Mr. Moyes was that he's very good at just sort of saying that, not overselling, not having you to have lots of extra work that maybe it's not necessary. He was like, what are the main things that are important to you? What are the things that are upsetting you most about your teeth? I was talking about replacing some of the back fillings that I had that are silver, that I would like to have them replaced with white fillings. And when I spoke to Mr. Moyes about this, he was saying to me, well, you can't see them, so why is it you want to have them? And it was more of a psychological thing that I wanted to replace it with white. At that point, he said to me, your front two teeth still crossing over. Are you happy with that result? I said no, but I believe that's as the best I can get. And he said, out of your teeth right now, which bothers you more, the silver fillings at the back that no one can see, or the crossing over your teeth? Of course, it's going to be my two front teeth still crossing. He said, why are you in the belief that that can't be straightened further? So that's when we took it from there, and he did straighten them. Obviously, at some point, I will have the silver fillings replaced with white, but it will be done in due course as the other ones go bad and have them replaced, rather than at that point, I would have gone for it and had the treatment. But it is unnecessary, and the biggest difference, it was my two front teeth. So less like a dentist and more like just straight talking person that you know as a friend. That's why I liked him. He's just very straight talking. If somebody had been told previously that something couldn't be done and it still really bothered them, then I would tell them to come and speak to Mr. Moyes. The biggest thing that Mr. Moyes does constantly is come back to you. How do you feel about that? How does this make you feel? Are you happy with this result? I think it's a good result. Do you? And that's the biggest thing, is that he talks to you about your concerns and tries to address those concerns. And just because you've been told previously somewhere else that this can't be sorted, I wouldn't take no for an answer until you've spoken to Mr. Moyes.